I don't know what I did, but I broke something, but it's fine. Because fuck it. Were we playing with the controller? Yeah, we were. Hello! Happy Friday! Look at me, streaming so late. So late. Hello, JJ. It's Funkin' Friday. Funkin' Friday. There's something wrong with this. Oh, it's so annoying. How do I fix this? I don't know. I'm not going to. Ugh. Fix it off stream when I care a little bit more. Hello. It also says my bitrate is too high, so if it's fucked up, let me know. I don't know what's wrong. I have closed many things. Many things have been closed. Am I streaming? It says I am. I even put a new tag in that says it's a musical, so I don't know how long this game is, so maybe we finish it. I don't know. Do I play with this controller? Hello? Hello? There we go. I don't know. We're gonna do our best. It's gonna be scuffed. Shocking. Alarming. Me being a scuff streamer? Say it ain't so. Load game. Let's go. How did I fuck this up? It's fine! Don't worry about it. It's fine! I don't need this intense. I can hear you downstairs. Oh my god. You can't hear him, but I can. Oh my god, look at all these checkpoints. Oh my god. What is the latest one? Oh my god, how long did it? Looking for clues. Looking for clues. Exploring the other world. Challenging a queen. Talk to Apollo. You and I. The investigation begins. What is he saying? He just is saying, it's fine. It's fine. That is what he's saying. Mingle a little. Mingle a little. Right. We had things to do. I also bought a new game that we are going to play at some point. That I've been meaning to play. That has really good music. Also very sad. Shocking, me playing a sad game. It's like my day list, but in game form. I think it's sad. It's very emotional. It's called Grease. Gris. It was on sale, so I was like, yoink. I've been meaning to play that one. Who missed the squeaky water bottle? Let me know if you were here for that. So sorry if you weren't. Okay, who are we going to talk to? I should go confront that Medusa. Is that what we should go do? Why did Medusa? I don't remember. Well, maybe we'll get some context later on. That's all we can do. Why, hey. Go to Medusa. Persephone. Go see Medusa. Let's go! But yeah, if the stream starts going a little funky, let me know. I don't see anything that—
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town.
Excuse me, I was busy talking. I don't see anything about frames dropping, but like the Twitch ad manager says I'm unstable. I mean, I am, but like we're doing our best. So, all right, let's continue.
No sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
Them eyebrows though, so good.
I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Grace, of all the places to run into a friend.
Hello.
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the
I'm in the middle
better
of
of
a
me.
cutscene. Okay, I have a choice. Hello, you can say hi to the audience, which is Jake. You know, the most important audience. Why are you just standing there chewing a cookie at me? Like, the way you're chewing it just feels so intense. I know that's your name, but like, bruh.
Sorry, let me copy.
Hi.
Hi.
Come here often.
I live here. I'm trying not to chew and talk.
Not that they could hear.
If I start talking with food in my mouth, they will.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, JJ.
Oh my god, can I tell you that I built rapport today with a child by burping? I wish I was joking.
Oh yeah.
I literally walked in, she's like, I have to burp. I was like, all right, let's hear it. I'll rate it for you. And then she burped. I was like, come on, you can do better than that. And then she like let one, I was like, that's like a 3. She's like, can you do better? And I was like, absolutely I can. And I just like burped in the middle of the emergency room. That was my day.
Nice.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You exposed it.
This is my office.
Yeah, and that was my hand in your thigh.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you have an RPG musical to play. Here we go.
Goodbye.
I just wanted to come up and...
Shocking. You finish your business?
Yeah, my...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was poking and prodding the box.
You should leave it alone.
Not poking and prodding in like, trying to clean up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Getting less sensitive so I can get...
Okay. All right, Pan, tell me the truth.
You aren't just curious, Pan. Why are you really here? The truth this time.
Pretty please?
I need to have some dastardly ulterior motive other than to be of assistance.
Yes.
For shame, Grace.
Uh-huh.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly. I did not, however, want you wandering into this without advice.
What's your advice?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
It is a sad, sad tale. Athena cursed her. A travesty of justice if there ever was one. Thing is, Athena no longer has the power to undo the curse. Or so she says. What I'm trying to say is that Medusa is not happy about
Who
it.
fucking would be?
Perhaps that's something you can use.
Okay, I'm sorry. Who would be happy to keep a curse on them? Like who? Explain. I don't know, Pan. Is Medusa really spy master? Can Medusa really turn people to assassins?
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much.
Oh, that's interesting.
Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Would you look at
I could go in there and boom, statue time?
Maybe. Probably not.
Okay, is she really a spy master, though?
Apollo said she's some kind of spy master for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant.
Oh.
Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
No.
She sounds terrifying.
Provider
More
of
importantly,
garden
Grace,
statuary.
she's clever. Medusa will be no simple target.
Who is a simple target? I don't know what the fuck that was. Also, I added some new 7 TV emotes. A few. Some of them are common phrases that we use. Maybe. We're kind of secretly hoping Amy shows up. Just saying. As I may have done some curse shit. Oh goodness, like what? Oh, thank you. Can I trade you?
Yeah, you can.
Thank
I
you.
had some of my hot honey. Fucking hot.
Oh, really? I'm not gonna be able to eat it, huh?
Oh,
That's for you.
you
And
can eat the honey. It's not bad.
so it's gonna be something for like you and Ben, and maybe my brother. Okay.
She likes it.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Woo!
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 Woo! Woo!
Woo!
Sorry, I'm doing it wrong. Let's just do a montage of me and Intent just going woo at each other. Would you watch that? Compilation, if you will. Anyway, what's Medusa really like?
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If
Different than an
idols hide in the
anima.
shadows, she lurks in even darker
And
places.
an anima.
She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
She fucking turns people to stone. How would she not be dangerous? How would she not be dangerous? I'm just saying. Shall we? Shall we do? We're insane. Oh my god. So true. So true.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
And you'll help me with that?
As best I can, certainly. Though I do hope you have some kind of plan.
I'm still confused why we're here. I completely forgot
A word
why.
of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Ooh, it better be a good song. All right, hold on. Where's my journal? I just need some context because I don't fucking know why we're here. I don't know. Asterion, Medusa was at the relic. Ah, right. Okay. Yep. She was there. And that's where Calliope got attacked. He says Medusa was out there in the mist and never got inside. But what was she doing there? It's not someplace you just wander past by accident. Asterion said Medusa's pretty scary. Maybe she's the culprit. Okay. She's just an immortal creature, used to be mortal until she was cursed unfairly. It appears to be the theme. No, you don't think the gods acting unfairly in mythology? Say it ain't so. Anyway, turning people so totally real, except sometimes she just paralyzes them so she can eat them. Her curse includes an insatiable hunger. Oh my god, Medusa's a vampire. Oh no. Begins he being a problem. Shocking. Okay. So that's Medusa. Oh, is there anyone else we should read about? What was that? Don't worry about it. Oh, Venus. Yeah. Okay, Venus. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Should clip that. I want to see Medusa. Blah, blah, blah. I don't trust Athena. Titles are so confusing. Tipped off by Medusa. Maybe Hiccup. Alright, I don't know. We'll just continue. Should we use a distraction? Find another entrance. Confront the enforcer! I feel like we should use a distraction. We could just do a jazz number like 5, 6, 7, 8 and snap across and then jazzercise. And he'd be like, what is going on? And we're like, oh, didn't you know this was a musical? Hello? Fuck it. See what happens.
My good man! What in the three hells is the meaning of this?
Three hells?
Sir, you're gonna have to...
I'm going to have to what? Do you have any idea what it took for me to come all this way? I am a producer? A producer?
And you are
records?
not convincing.
Yes, records, and that makes me very
Nicely
important
done.
in the
Now just keep them
industry
busy
of
while I
record
look
producing?
around.
Where is the entourage to greet me, I ask? How do you think this treatment will reflect upon your mistress? I am offended. Offended!
Offended! What the fuck? Oh, fuck. I feel like that would have been a good quote, too. Oh my gosh, what's happening? This is weird.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day,
I was hoping this was gonna be a bop.
dreaming of
Please.
tonight. This sacred
Look, she is a vampire.
night. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Make it.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can fight, okay. But you get a fight today. You're fighting grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For
is mine.
centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time
every time.
is mine.
Now look into me. Your body goes free.
Wow, vampires have changed.
Every time
Ooh, chicken tenders! Chicken tendies!
turning and
Fight the paralysis! Fight! Fight hard.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or
Similar to
comments?
Preparation H.
That's
because it feels like it right now.
That I can turn folks to stone, but oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time.
Oozy musy.
Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood. Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good.
Not into this song.
Only some stakes.
Like, it has the potential, but I'm just like, I don't know.
What a difference an actual monster makes.
Can we slow down? Right? Yeah, I think we're on the same wavelength with that.
Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me, so
Well, why was she mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Listen, Medusa. She's ashamed of what you do, but she never stops using you. Hey, I'd be a monster too. I'd be like you. Big
Oh
time.
yes, use the validation.
Time
Yes.
To realize you're
Empathy.
the victim of a
You're
crime.
lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys.
Oh.
We both know the victims, you. The monster's me.
You don't know, you don't know.
Do know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true.
Oh,
that
that took
I
a.
didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace. I'll take.
Just like they
Maybe we're gonna die and it'll be over. Game over.
played me.
Just like time won't see what your eyes see. When you look at me, don't look at me.
Don't look at me. Oh, shut your mouth, please. I can smell your breath. Fuck yeah, Pan.
Stop it. Stop it, Pan. You have no right to interfere.
The song has turned around.
It's been a long time since I played these. Good to know the old pipes are still warm.
Sorry. What was that? Good thing you're here. Be careful, Pan. Oh, thank God you're here. You made the music better.
Good timing, Pan.
That's me. Good timing, impeccable taste.
Begone, pest. How dare you invade my sanctum?
Sanctum?
I see.
Is that what we're calling
Would
it?
you prefer I resume playing?
Yes, please. Please.
You ready to talk?
No, play the music.
Fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
It's pronounced scrotum. What? Did you try to eat calliope? Why is that a fucking question? Did you eat calliope? I mean, I understand everyone's confusing her for a fucking fruit, but like, I'm pretty sure that's not the case here. Okay? You don't know. Why were you at the I can't say this one. Reliquary.
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike.
Boo-hoo.
Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the muse's death. I did not even know
Bet you
she'd been
fucking
attacked
Athena
until I
killed
saw
her at
her
this
fleeing.
point. bet you fucking Athena did it. Like, I feel like Athena's been the one that's done this. How can we believe you? Astarion said, you didn't tell Athena. Why were you following? Why were you following?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
Trouble enough to keep an eye on,
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Oh, what? Fuck. Fuck. You find out why? Fucking hell, JJ.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing.
Bye-bye.
She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
Does it?
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
So you didn't tell Athena
You
why?
haven't told Athena any of this?
Now. Don't make me charm it out of you, my dear.
Do it! Do it!
I
Do it!
told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
Sorry, 1 second. Astarion
said he caught up with you out in the fog.
Sorry,
is that right?
Baldur's Gate one's
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
But how can we believe you?
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
One that conveniently paints you as innocent.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Well.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, how the turntables have turned.
But Grace, I can explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
That's enough.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you.
Like this.
Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Oh, we can't ask that yet. You're joking, right? I'll think about it. What are these fucking options? You're joking, right? I'll think about it.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth...
I mean, I don't know.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
I don't know if I want to sing again with you, to be honest. I was not a fan of that song. Not my favorite.
Now, before you say anything,
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
well,
Sing like
Yes.
shit, Snake Lady.
she asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
Why?
Why? Is there some reason you need to know what happened to Calliope?
Is that so strange? Don't we all desire justice?
You sent me to the reliquary because you wanted justice.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
What does that mean?
What do you mean in my way? What way is that?
Downtown!
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
It was good. Yeah. Grace's apartment. I need to head back home. Why do I have to fucking head back home? Do I need to? Isn't Freddy at the house? Should we talk to Persephone? It says head back home. Okay, let's go talk to Persephone. Hi.
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club. Did you end up finding Medusa? Or did she vanish the moment you came near like she does with every other idol?
She definitely did not vanish.
Was she? I don't remember.
Maybe I better explain what happened.
I knew it.
Hold on. I don't remember. What did Athena say about Persephone? Yeah. Oh, right. We got, what's the word? Cock blocked. Not cock blocked, or whatever. Sorry, I'm busy. Telling someone to boop a dog nose. Very important business. Okay. Okay, that's what happened. You know, I probably should play these games more frequently so I don't forget the story. You know, but we do our best. Is Persephone hiding something from me? Yes, she's in love with me because my voice is amazing. In the middle of reminiscing. With Persephone and I had a moment. At least I thought we did. And then she went cold again. Now I'm left wondering if I imagined it. I crossed some line with her, but which one? Which line?
We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena is a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
If only you had been there.
You're right. I should have brought you to protect little old defenseless me.
Ah. If I'd gone, you would have found nothing more than an empty building, I assure you.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
At any rate, Medusa might be in the clear. Pan, however, is not.
I don't imagine you've confronted him yet.
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
Nor I. Pan would do anything to save his own skin.
I genuinely think it's Athena,
Allow
to be
me
honest.
some time to consider our next move. On a different matter, I've had time to do some thinking.
Think about me.
After Aphrodite's party, we never really spoke about the Eidolon and Calliope's memories. No doubt you have many questions.
That's not the question I did
Apollo told
have.
me a little about it. He did say I should talk to you, though.
You're
Did
so
he now?
big and scary.
Is there
Ooh.
anything you'd like to ask?
Ooh. How many times have you died? Will I feel different? No, I'm good. These are not the questions I'd like to ask. Have you thought about us? Have you thought about us?
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
We call it passing on.
Same thing.
I've lost track of just how many times I've passed on my eidolon. A dozen? It's happened less often in more recent eras.
And the one you told me about, the woman married to that gangster, she was the most recent?
I don't think of Chastity as a she. That was me, just as the one my husband blasted with a shotgun was also me. It was one of the few times I wasn't able to prepare my successor. We were friends, yes, but I didn't know what Persephone was, and I had no idea what I'd just become.
That must have been difficult.
It was more difficult taking over my dead husband's territory. Women weren't often mobsters in those days.
Are you really a gangster? Wow. Oh, that would be excellent. And then I would have you voice Athena, too, in your best HR voice, because I know you have that. Me, on the other hand, I just, like, go real high-pitched, and it's quite annoying. So, we do our best. Will I feel different?
Were you really a gangster? I've heard it said, but it sounds...
Let me put it this way. I felt as if I'd been blessed by a dying woman who saved me from a prison of my own making. I didn't know what I was, but I was free. I felt more alive than I'd ever felt before, and strong enough to toss an ox 10 feet.
So
Did I set out to become a mobster? Not exactly. My husband's friends thought I'd murdered him, however, so they came after me. And one thing led to another.
Hey, Husky. How's it going?
I see.
Athena found me just as my memories were starting to return. I wasn't permitted to continue doing something so noticeable, so I was carted off to Olympus.
Oh, rip.
It's too bad, really. I was an excellent mobster.
Yes, the afternoon. Oh, when does afternoon end? It's 6 o'clock, 6:15, if you will. Yeah. I don't know. When does afternoon end? Sure. Is it possible to die forever? Will I feel different? Is it possible to die forever?
Wait, you said that Persephone passed on her eidolon as she lay dying. What if she had just died?
The eidolon will keep us alive for a time, even in the most horrific circumstances, in hopes that there's someone to pass it on to.
What if there isn't? What if Chastity had died before you were shot?
Well, then the line of Persephone would have ended then and there.
That would be...
Oh, there are some stories that say an eidolon will go wandering, that it never really dies. And who knows if there's any truth to that. It's not exactly something we've had the opportunity to study. All we know is that many idols have left us forever. They've died, and that's how it happens.
Will I feel different?
When all these memories start to return, will I feel different?
First, you'll have dreams. Places you've never been, people you've never met. But unlike with normal dreams, these will linger. Then they will come while you're awake. Sudden flashes or snippets of deja vu.
The trauma returns.
And sometimes it will seem so real you'll swear you're hallucinating.
Trauma.
If there's anything difficult about the process, is that it becomes hard to differentiate between your life and all these other lives you're now recalling.
It does sound confusing.
Confusing and often unpleasant, as not all the memories will be fond ones. But that will pass in time.
Well, I remember my life. Can you imagine just like being like, you're gonna just start remembering everyone else's, like someone else's life. It's gonna be a wild time. Hang on. Okay.
You said it becomes hard to differentiate your life from the others. How hard, exactly?
Very.
It'll still be me,
solid.
right?
Oh, how do I explain this? Grace, would you say that you are who you are because of your experiences? The things you've lived and done?
I guess so, sure.
Well, all the things Calliope has done, and those before her, will now be yours. They will feel like a part of your life as well. Thus, they can't help but shape you. The Grace that is now will be and will have done so much more. Fortunately, you don't have to deal with every memory. Each time the eidolon passes on, the oldest memories fade, and that helps.
Yeah, because there's only so much room up there. Like, how much can you remember? I don't think that's reasonable.
Wait, how is it good that old memories start to fade?
Think of how old we are, Grace.
Oh,
If all
Lord
those
dump right
memories
now.
returned to you with perfect clarity, they would destroy you.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean you've all forgotten so much?
Well, far more than we remember. The further I think back, the more it becomes a bit of a blur, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You'll recall important moments. Some will be mixed up with the stories mortals tell, and you won't be sure which is the memory and which is the story.
Oh, that sucks.
An idol's memory is a series of islands in a dark ocean, and they become smaller and smaller as they recede into the horizon. It sounds dire, but you become accustomed to it. It just takes time. And now you have all the time in the world.
It's a lot to consider. Assuming I'll even have time to worry about it, what with the trial coming.
Either the trial will end poorly, in which case all of this is moot, or it will end well, and you will have plenty of time to digest.
Yeah, thanks for the update.
I'm a realist, Grace. It's what I'm best at. Now then, unless you've something else to ask.
Oh my god, how much more lore is there? Oh my god, there's so much. Tell me more about Calliope, tell me about the idols, tell me about Hades. Do we want to ask all of this? Tell me about Hades. What are we? Fine.
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
What constitutes a little more in this instance?
Fine.
Well,
Buckle in.
what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
Ah,
Grace.
the big question.
Grace, do we need to have the talk about... We have to talk about how babies are made? Do we need to have that conversation, Grace? Grace!
To which the answer is, nobody knows. I remember the original Persephone only vaguely. Indeed, I'm not even certain she was the original. Was there something before her? How did she get her eidolon? I couldn't tell you. Evidently, we wrote little down in those early days, or were forbidden to, and our memories only stretch back so far. Anything beyond that simply isn't.
Who forbade you from writing? How do you not know where you're... There's so much lore dump. How do you not know?
Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Aliens? Grace, you watch too many movies.
Gods are okay, but aliens are just wacky
You
fiction.
know.
Fine, yes. It is strange. No, our earliest days aren't the only blanks in our memories, however.
Oh
We
my
have
God,
many.
JJ.
The last was the day Zeus called us all together to tell us Rome had fallen and we should prepare for war. But did that war occur? I couldn't tell you. The last thing I remember after Rome was 1,000 years later, in the 16th century. I was in a different body, feeling as if no time at all had passed. Athena calls that period the gap. And that's what it feels like. All of us experienced it, and not one of us knows why or how.
Tell me more about the gap.
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you just wake up one day, or...
I wasn't asleep. I lived. I had lives. I passed on my eidolon. I may have known who I was and what
Maybe
I was,
Medusa
but
ate the memories.
perhaps I was completely unaware. All I know is that one day Athena came to my nunnery, near Trieste, I think. The moment that I saw her, all the old memories came flooding back. My life during the gap was wiped away in an instant, and it never returned. If someone did that to us, they were powerful indeed.
Who is more powerful
What
that
about
could do
Athena?
that?
I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Maybe it was Athena.
Athena woke up on her own, or so she claims, and spent the next century rounding up those idols who remain.
I'm like...
Zeus, however,
It feels
was
like
gone.
it's Athena.
What became of him, what happened in Rome, we've never pieced
Maybe
it
Athena
together.
murdered Zeus.
It's troubling.
I'm thinking Athena is behind all of this shit, to be honest. And then maybe Calliope found out, or some nonsense, and that's why Athena killed her. I mean, maybe it's a stretch. Maybe we're going to be bamboozled. I'm not really good at mysteries, so I don't watch them. We don't play them. We're just here. Here for the drama of the gods. Sorry, the idols.
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
That's putting it mildly.
A
From
war?
Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone. What did you do?
I think it's Hermes.
Honestly, after my mother was murdered, I barely remember.
Your mother?
Her name was Demeter. Not truly my
thought it was
mother,
Demeter.
but an idol who had always cared for me since the early days. I thought we'd be together forever. And Ares brought those filthy bastards down on us. Demeter was slain by bullets. Until that day, I had believed we were untouchable.
Why?
Why would Ares do that? Did he get anything out of it in the end, or...?
What he got was a final death. A few of us hunted him down and made sure he paid for his betrayal. He choked on his own blood.
That's cute.
As for why he did it, who knows? He thought us a lost cause. He wanted glory. He wanted more than we had, living in secret. After that, I don't know. We went from hiding place to hiding place. I didn't even know what Hephaestus had done for us when I found myself on a boat.
On a boat.
We might have been gods once, but after the war, we were just refugees, like so many others, fleeing to a distant land.
Just added another one. Tell me about Hades.
Are you willing to talk about Hades? If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm just...
Incredibly curious how I ended up murdering my husband.
Yes.
that, yeah.
You know, one might think that my hatred of Hades began when he kidnapped me and forced me to be his bride. But honestly, that wasn't it. I hated my brothers and sisters for letting it happen, but Hades himself terrified me. He had a presence. I mean, one that forever made him the most important man in the room. And me? Oh, I was nothing in comparison. When Hades began doting on me, trying to earn my favor, I swooned that he might deign to think of me that way. For centuries, I actually thought I was in love, that the kidnapping was the best thing that ever happened to me. It's funny how our perspectives change.
Changed.
If you got along with Hades for so long, what changed?
I did. I grew up.
Ah.
I was a trophy for Hades, a conquest that he expected to remain meek and unchanging forever. He went out of his way to keep me small. I slowly realized that, he'd always been that way. Manipulation and arrogance behind the handsome sneer. We battled for centuries. I hated him, and I told him so, but he refused to part with me. He declared that I was his and would stay in the underworld where I belonged.
I really like the voice actor for Persephone.
And that's when you killed him?
That's when I killed him, yes. The first time one idol had ever murdered another. Thank you very much.
Tell me about your punishment.
I'm guessing the other idols weren't thrilled with you killing Hades.
Well, yeah, they didn't know what to do with me. And Athena was furious that the most powerful remaining idol had been lost. See, this was before the war and before all the new rules. The chorus had never once contemplated execution, but they certainly considered it then. In the end, they decided it was better to humiliate me. They ensured I did not benefit from Hades' murder and stripped the throne I had wrested from his grasp.
Which you weren't happy about.
No shit, Grace.
I asked them where they were all those years while I pleaded for help. I was held captive, and what was I expected to do? What, lie down and take it forever because Hades was more useful to them alive? No. I stopped doing what was expected of me the day I slit his throat. May he rot in Tartarus with the Titans for all eternity.
Slay. How do you go from talking about that to be like, how'd you run a nightclub?
How did you go from ruling the underworld to opening a nightclub named after it?
I won it in a bet with Dionysus, god of merriment.
Okay, there has to be a story there.
Oh,
Well, the story is
God.
that he was a fool, but a charming one with many patrons.
I like talking to
They
her.
built him a nightclub as his personal playground.
This is
And
just
it was
lore.
a grand old time for Dionysus in the 1970s, I assure you. But he didn't know how to run a business. By the time disco was ready to die, so was his stupid club. So I offered to make it profitable. If I succeeded, he would turn ownership over to me. He accepted because, frankly, all he wanted to do was drink anyhow. I was successful. The club became mine, and I kicked Dionysus out for never paying his tab.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sucks to be him.
Dionysus ever sobers up, he might decide to be sore about it, but so far, that hasn't happened.
Oh, God. Oh, there's more. They just keep adding random shit. Oh, my God. What the fuck? I have to pee. I'm gonna do my be right back. I know I'm doing it early. I'm so sorry, but I really have to pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run the ad for the hour break now while I'm gone, so I don't come back and then it just starts running. And then we can start again. Okay, I'll be right back. the ad's not done, but how the fuck do you use a tape measure? Like a clothing tape measure. Like, am I supposed to give it some give, or... I don't understand. How does that work? Okay. Please, don't oh honey me! I don't do this shit! What am I supposed to measure? What do you mean how I want the dress to fit me. The bar is pretty low. Send you the link for the dress one more time. One moment. Okay, hold on. I can send you the picture of me being upset that I found a white hair today. Actually, I know who to send that to. I don't think they care, but... My white hair? Okay, hold on. Oh my god, ew, intense. So gross. So gross. Okay, so you're trying to figure out the best size. They're not, yeah. I don't know. What size am I supposed to get is the thing. I know I haven't told you my measurements, mostly because I don't know how to fucking measure. Ooh, is that satisfying? Okay, what am I measuring? Like, which part of my body? Because there's like 4 dimensions, what are they called? Or, you know, when I was in 7th grade, when we were learning how to read a ruler, the things after the number, I don't know what they're actually called. He told us they were called doogie doogies, and that's how I know. A tutorial? Fuck yes. Are we gonna practice measuring each other? That sounds so weird. I'm sorry. And if I understand their shipping, it's possible that that dress might arrive when you're here. Let me just double check. I can't believe I'm going to spend this much money on it. Really. I might order something else too from this place because it's like gothic glam and I'm here for it. Because fuck it. They have like some final sale stuff. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Excuse me? So pretty. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. This is not the time. Oh, jeez. You're prepared for me. I mean, to be fair, yeah. I want to probably order more than one thing. But we need to get the bridesmaid dress. Do we want to continue doing lore? I'm kind of over this. I kind of want to progress the story. All right, maybe we could do one more situation. Oh, you can fucking pop. Oh, interesting. Oh. Let's see. Tell me more about Calliope. What's the deal with you and Apollo? I guess tell me about Calliope.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
We were.
And
if you had told me a decade ago that I would become close to one of the muses, I would have laughed in your face. I always considered them Apollo's creatures. Calliope, Cleo, and Talia. Vapid, frivolous gods who handed off their eidolon to any artist who took their fancy. Every time I met one of them, they were someone else. I mean, Apollo called them the Sisters of Beauty.
That could be a song. That could be a good song.
Can you imagine that? That's such a stupid name.
It could be a great
I never
song.
thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
And we tend to seek out successors like ourselves, but it happens. With the Muses, it happened frequently. Everywhere Apollo went, they surrounded him like a gaggle of ducklings, just like him to gather his own fans.
Okay, hold on. Which one is Apollo? Really? Beach Boy. Oh, you know what? You're right, because he does have a beach house. Look at that. Okay. I find it funny that you think it's Hermes. Arrows? You think we're going to meet more characters? I hope so. How did you end up friends with her?
If you disliked the Muses so much, how did you end up becoming friends with Calliope?
She sought me out. She'd become more and more unhappy on Olympus, so she decided to leave just as I had, long before. Calliope asked for my help, and I laughed in her face. Go ask one of your sycophant mortals, I told her. I mean, surely one of them has some threadbare couch you can sleep on.
Threadbare couch?
Wow.
Typically, she was undeterred. She didn't just want a place to stay. She said she wanted to learn how to be truly independent from an idol who had mastered it. What can I say? I mean, I am a sucker for a well-timed compliment. I took her in. Apollo was furious. He and Calliope were barely speaking, but he was certain she'd come crawling back to Olympus. Oh, it made taking her in all the sweeter.
You took her in, huh?
After you took Calliope in, that's when you became friends?
Well, no, not right away. I wasn't looking for a friend. What I was looking for was an opening act in the club. Calliope entertained here for years, and then eventually turned from performing to attracting new acts. She was in her element. She and I, we warmed up to each other eventually. She was more capable than I expected, and I adored her furious rants.
Calliope didn't seem like the furious type when I met her. That's hard to picture.
Oh, then you didn't really meet her. She was an idealist, and nobody could ever quite live up to her standards for very long. Her brothers and sisters, least of all. The idols needed to change, she said. They were withering away in the shadows, diminished and unwilling to save their own skins. When I joined the chorus, she expected me to change everything, as if I could single-handedly override Athena.
I still think she did it.
I was to be her champion, and together we would bring revolution to the idols. Well, I was yet another disappointment. She left the club, but I gave her a place to live. We were supposed to stay in touch, but you know how it went from there.
Oh my god, we're done.
That's all I can think of for now.
No, that's
I'll see you
enough.
around.
That's enough.
Oh, yes. That's
Oh,
where I'll
yes.
be. Around.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, that was so much. It's day 5. How has time passed so much? Can I have my, hello? Hello? No. Mouse, please. Hello? Hello? Game? Hello? Go where? I don't want to go home. No. Oh, that was... Talk to Freddy. I thought it did. I was like, what is happening?
Hey, so what's the news,
I'm like,
Miss
how
Muse?
it's daylight?
Miss Muse.
Muse?
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Oh my god, Freddie.
Well, I stopped the goddess of love from killing herself, I guess.
Whoa. Do gods have interventions? You know, they're nothing like I thought they would be. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
No.
Not just yet.
We're not a
no.
good Scooby-Doo crew.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
Freddie, what? I'll have the idols. What? What do you know about the gods? How are Kaz and Brian? What?
What are Kaz and Brian up to? You didn't tell them anything, did you?
No, I told them you came home, that you're okay, but that you're having a moment. They send their love.
Should we tell them, do you think?
What for? They have their own problems. Plus, Brian can't keep a secret to save his life, and Kaz is officially homeless.
Is he still crashing on Brian's couch?
Grace, you do know that Brian doesn't have a couch, right? Just some giant beanbag things?
Oh no.
Then where is Kaz Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cute. They'll tell us when they're ready. But right now, it's best just to not mix them up in this.
Ooh. Ooh.
I should really apologize about the band. This kind of puts a dent in your plans, doesn't it?
You're right, Grace. How dare you sabotage my dreams? I am so mad I could spit.
You know what I mean. Nobody could have seen this coming, sure, but it's always been something with me.
Well, as I see it, there are two ways this goes down. One, neither of us gets back to the band. It was just a thing we did for a while before I founded a cult in your name. Or two, we get back to it and the band now has the Muse as its lead singer. Edge of Elysium becomes the coolest and most appropriate band name ever.
Ugh, I still really hate that name.
Look, Grace, you can't be the source of all the drama and name the band, okay? That's the rule.
What? You can't be the source of this drama and name the band. Bro, you named the band Edge of Elysium. Like, that's just asking for inappropriate jokes. It's asking for it, I swear. God. What do you know about the gods?
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddie?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's got to be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
Oh, girl, this is just back. No, forget. No.
Maybe those stories don't
No.
really fit anymore.
No.
You're probably right.
I usually am. It's a burden.
Sorry, we're not doing this.
You know what I find weird? That the idols have managed to remain completely secret all these years. Sure, they have magic and whatnot, but in all this time, nobody's found them out? Athena is that good?
He's just so good.
Who
Such
says
talent.
nobody has found them out? The way I see it, it's like UFOs.
Okay, I have to hear this.
Okay, so you could have real evidence that UFOs exist and that governments have covered it up and people still wouldn't believe it. Why? Because they'd get laughed at if they admitted it. Imagine the headline, Greek gods exist and are living among us. What website would even run that?
Weird conspiracy ones. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddie. Time for more mystery solving.
Oh my god, intense. Finally. I just like, there's only so much background knowledge I'm interested in. Oh,
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
the fuck else would you call
That's
me?
my name. Where's Freddie?
We were just talking to
She
Freddie.
went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but well, here you are.
This feels sus as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. You're weird.
Will there be an idol here every time I come home?
That's
Just
not what's weird.
walking into my apartment uninvited?
Oh, I was invited. Freddie said I could stay. I haven't touched anything, I swear.
Not really my point.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
What? This feels so weird.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
Do you like running errands?
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job.
She's got such a big, important job.
Wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice.
Oh, thank you, Wish.
Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, goodness. Every penny JJ gets dumped into this challenge. Oh, my goodness. Where are we at with this? Almost 40. Wow, 44%. What the heck? Wow. That's wild. Hope you're well, Weesh. Do I have a choice? You knew the old one.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot.
Tell me about him.
You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Sad.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Oh, good, Weesh. I'm so glad it was a good first week. Welcome to the grind. May it work. Get it? Because he got a new job. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I fucking am.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Not Athena.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Deliciously lame. I'm sorry.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
All right, let's go.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Take me to Olympus.
Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know.
Okay, hold the fucking phone. Are you you've changed because the first time I met you, you just found a dead body in your apartment and now you're okay. You've settled down. You've got it together real fucking quick. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? I'm just baffled by that. That one, yeah, she died in my arms. You think I wouldn't be in a fucking crisis if you just showed up? Like, first someone dies in my arms, and then here you go, showing up from a door out of nowhere. And I'm so glad I'm handling things okay now. It's been 5 fucking days. Just saying.
You got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Meh. Oh my god, JJ, you clipped that. Choose my trait. Oh, I get another trait. Oh, that's so nice. Lovely. Choose your trait. Kick-ass or clever. Let's be kick-ass.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits, particularly for your mortal friend.
This feels intimidating. Oh, choices. I have to prove my innocence. You know what happened there? You're annoyed. I have to prove my innocence.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
Oh, she's spicy.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder.
Tell me how she didn't do it, because she feels like she did it.
I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
I don't believe her. Are we gonna listen to a song? Like, you care about Medusa? Ooh, or we can get spicy. You don't care? What has that gotten them? Do something. Oh, maybe this is just dialogue we're not singing. Just kidding. I got excited.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we?
Oh boy.
You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether.
Oof.
Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own. The list goes on.
Why are you telling me this? That's terrible. So you add to it? I don't.
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
I don't understand.
Even if it appears unfair.
This doesn't make any sense.
You feel responsible, don't you? For everything.
I am responsible. Aphrodite wallows in her pain, Apollo in his regrets, and Persephone in her bitterness. Every other idol of power is gone.
So there's only you. You have to shoulder the burden for everyone, like it or not. I'm sorry, Athena. I had no idea.
They won't thank me for it. I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Tell me about Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there.
Edges!
Seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Medusa.
Well,
Elysium!
let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Oh, I met her. Oh yeah, she tried to eat me.
You have to know she's a monster. She tried to eat me.
I've been lenient on account of my involvement in her predicament, but perhaps it's time I dealt with her once and for all. I'm sorry she attacked you, Grace. It will not happen again. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key?
That was my
or-
bad. Oops.
Doesn't matter, you gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Genuinely don't remember. Let's do the spicy one.
Gave it to me. Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
Oh my god.
That's not funny, Grace.
What's funny is that you thought I'd tell you without getting anything in return. Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's
She
true.
did.
Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal, one she knew.
Oh my god.
Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace.
Does not make any
I'm sorry.
sense. Logic, where is?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
No, it led me to you because you fucking called me back here.
I don't know. Maybe.
I've never thought of Pan as one who would deliberately provoke my ire.
Logic, where
But
is?
if he saw enough profit in it. Thank you, Grace. I'll add them to my list.
Okay, bye.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
Please.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
I don't understand this
Will
woman.
you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
I think they're poisoned. I think I killed
Don't
Medusa.
take it
I just got an
personally,
achievement.
Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough.
Oh. Oops.
As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Oh my god, me. Weird.
Is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Imagine.
At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Love that.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wait, why don't I? Oh, am I missing information? Oh, I fucked up, huh?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
The one thing we do not yet know is why Calliope went to the reliquary in the first place.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Do
sure.
you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then...
Maybe she is. Who knows?
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Are you sure?
Are you sure, Bess? You don't wander around
Oh my god,
someone
Soylent.
comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain.
Are we ever?
You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Deja vu. Is it? Have I dropped frames? I'm out in that situation. Fuck. I have. Bad. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know. It says it's green, and it says no drop frames. I don't know how to fix it. It looks fine though. I don't see anything indicating it. Do some remixes or beatboxing. What? Oh no. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. I've redeemed an intense interlude, please. To come see what I've done incorrectly, please. He's coming. I think. Hi, are you on? Did you get called?
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
now's around the time that I would.
Okay. It looks fine on my end. I don't know. Is it still skipping for folks?
Play and let them see. I'll keep an eye.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there, anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the guys, and every single one says they hadn't seen or
What
heard
does
from
ye
her.
mean?
I think it means
If she was keeping
it's
to
still
herself, then
Oh, was I supposed
One.
to? Yeah, that's my. Want me to move?
No, I just want to all your fucking bookmarks. Now have your own stream.
Oh. How would I fucking bookmark my own stream? A weird thing to bookmark.
You can access all the fucking like Twitch shit. Get different menus.
Waylon wants me to restart the stream.
I want this information here because this is another indicator. So Twitch usually will tell you how the stability is. So you mentioned something about how there was too high of a bit rate.
Earlier, it was saying that.
Yeah, I mean you've got 6,000 kbs. I don't even have that high of a bit rate on mine. Standing it.
I know, I apologize.
Right.
Okay, so we try again. If this does not work, Soylent, I will restart the stream.
Yes.
why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
I think somebody's just.
You have smug bread, Soylent. You smug bread, please. Thank you. Give it up for Intense. Can I get some claps in chat? Or smug breads. You can pick what you use. You know, give some claps. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, you gotta capitalize the C. I mean, lame. Do you want me? Hold on. I'll change it. Give me a second, and I'll change it. Alright, I've renamed it to clap without, there we go. It should have worked now. Still not sure it's fixed yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, that fin emote is so scuffed. Like when you hover over it, scuffed. So scuffed. Oh goodness. Alright, there's no other way. I don't remember the context. I was saying hi to Intense. Oh. Hi, Intense. Say hello. Finn says hi. I miss Finn. Can I just tell you, getting 7TV, best thing. Best fucking thing.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right?
Fuck the trial.
She's joking, right?
Let's do it.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Alright, that's what
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Oh.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Kind of intense.
Gosh, it almost seems like you care.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Oh shoot, hold on. There was one I meant to fix. I gotta fix it before I forget. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Freddy distracts Hecate. Be honest. Sneak in the back way. I feel like this is a mistake. It's all lowercase. I changed it to all lowercase. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. How about now? There you go. It should work now. Now it is. I gotta make a... Do I have this yet? No, not yet. We'll get one of those too. So the thing I'm talking about is 7TV. What a fucking... For that. If you're interested. They have mobile apps that you can watch it on, or an extension on your web browser. They're just emotes. They're just mildly amusing to me. So. Beyond, what are we gonna do? Should we snake? We could snake like Metal Gear. Excuse me. Pardon. Why are you like this? I'm gonna sneak in, like.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Their whispering is so fucking loud.
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
This place, it's amazing. Is this all inside the tower? How can that be?
Says the last of the muses standing in the demiplane, probably created by the goddess of witchcraft.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around. Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster.
It's a
But,
TARDIS?
yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
That's from which show? Doctor Who. They have like 17 doctors. Let me in. So what? You owe us a favor?
I need this, Asterion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
She knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd
This
understand.
is some weird sweet talk.
I want to, but...
I'd really appreciate it.
She fucking just winked.
No, I need to bring you back to Kate. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
Music?
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Sing! We haven't had a song in so long. We've been streaming for like almost 2 hours, and we've only had one song. And it wasn't even. It sucked. It was not even good. Oh, here we go. Something's happening.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've
Oops, sorry.
definitely been here before.
Sorry, I killed the vibe. Ah, we can look at things. What should we look at? Well, since we're Metal Gearing it, we'll take a look at that egg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Oh, right. We have to touch everything now. Branch.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Hello?
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Yeah, it was probably stolen.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah, what the fuck, Grace? Why does an apple remind you of that?
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
I don't understand how this is relevant.
Is this an armory, too?
Yes, clearly.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
What kind of mistake? Tell me. Tell the class.
Uh-oh.
We can talk about
I don't
this.
suppose there's any chance you'll put those knives away.
Yo, this is what I want to look like at the wedding. Like, that I have to go to. Like, this kind of vibe.
Okay, then.
A big one? Is there a pickle in it? Oh, thank God we're gonna sing.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Oh, bitch, are you kidding me? I was looking forward to a song. Sing! Hello?
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
She's gonna sacrifice herself? Oh no! Freddy, don't- Oh, wait, what?
No, I won't let you- Freddy!
What the fuck? Why? Why did they just fucking leave? Makes no sense.
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
By the gods.
I thought you weren't coming.
You summoned the Furies. What? Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
What? So, margaritas instead of orange liqueur, you grabbed a part. Oh, burp. 2 parsley. What? Oh. 2 parts tequila, 1 part bourbon, and a shitload of citrus, and a touch of mango. Yo, that sounds really good. He's awesome, but it costs time travel. Oh my God. I can only imagine. Weish makes the best cocktails. Like, the best cocktails. They're so fucking good. Weish's cocktails, Soylent's meat. Mwah. Now that deserves to be clipped. Help Freddy!
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do.
Maybe I'm that powerful.
You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. Now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price. How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen. Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences. I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
I'm just saying, it's probably a good thing we didn't try to date Freddy, because it would have been really bad. I guess the band is we're gonna get together. Sorry. Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, I'm terrible. Act 2!
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
It should have been me!
It should have been me.
Not her!
Don't say that.
This was my fight, my problem.
2 hours of game, one
I'm
shitty
already
song.
slated to die. If anyone paid the price.
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Athena!
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did.
Ooh.
And what that could be?
Oh my god. By the way, Intense got more meat to make into jerky, so our house is gonna fucking smell like meat all day tomorrow again. Wait, if Intense is still here, what kind of marinade did you use? Very curious. So.
I'm afraid I have no clue.
Oh shit.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
That's nice. Alright. Why did they stop?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command, or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
Still think it's Athena.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take.
Hello.
Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough.
Long enough.
Ha! See, I'm so good
You
at
just
this.
had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
What other way?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Oh. What?
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
What's happening?
So
I don't know.
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
All right. I'm gonna do a be right back because I have to pee. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna do something scuffed, right? Okay, hold on. We're gonna play a different game, but I'm going to change the thing. 70s Nickelback motherfucker doing here? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about Apollo? Oh god, I was gonna switch games, but you know what? I want to hear more about your thoughts about Apollo, so. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I was gonna switch games. Should I switch games? Are we invested in the story? Let me know. I'm gonna fuck Paul. Let me snooze this. Do we want to continue this or should I switch games? I guess is my question. Should we pull it? Pull it. I'm tired. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm annoyed. Like, seriously, we have to keep going. Vote on the poll. Like, that's why I'm kind of, like, annoyed. Because, like, we haven't had any fucking singing. So, like, this is supposed to be a musical. So. All right, let me just look at what the something else might be. Look at this photograph. I could play a little to the left again. Maybe we could do that. But the VOD's gonna get muted because I think there's like DMCA songs in there. So what I'll do is I'll end the stream and then start a new stream. Do what you will. I might do that. And then I'll restart the stream just for Soylent. And then I'll go pee. Can we do that? All right, we'll do that. So Scuffed. Welcome. It's us here with the Scuff. Need to save the game though. How do I save?